Hello, it has been a long time. About 3 years ago, I uploaded a video called The Best Aimer I've Ever Seen. Is he legit? And if you haven't seen that video, I recommend watching it before this because it'll make a lot more sense. But to go over it very briefly, that video was on a Japanese Battlefield player named NeoNinja. And the whole point of the video was to create a discussion on whether or not he was even legit or not. I talk about it in the video how I was more leaning towards him being legit, but I still wasn't sure. Like, there was a very good possibility he was cheating. And honestly, a couple weeks after I uploaded that video, I just completely forgot about it and moved on to other stuff. But that was definitely not the case for a lot of other people. I still, till this day, get asked about NeoNinja in my Twitch chat and on Twitter and even in YouTube comments all the time, asking about him. And yeah, to my surprise, coming back and doing just a little bit of research, the opinion has very quickly turned. Almost all of the people that I asked that I knew back then 3 years ago actually don't think he's legit anymore. And apparently there's been a bunch of videos and clips and just all kinds of stuff that has gone in depth and basically tried to expose him and show that he's cheating. Apparently he has multiple bans in different games on different platforms. People were accusing him of speeding up different clips in his YouTube videos. People were accusing him of faking his aim trainer videos. I think I mentioned that in the original video that he had at the time like 3 aim trainer world records. Just all kinds of stuff. It really went way higher than I was expecting it to and really knew about until recently. But I don't want the whole video to be about him again because I already did a video on him. If you want to see it, like I said, go and watch it. But what I wanted to say is, even if NeoNinja isn't legit, I think this video did a lot of good in motivating players to try to hit this level of aim, even if it might not be possible. And because of that, I constantly get sent new aimers on Twitter, on Twitch, whatever, all my social media, telling me to make videos on this guy. This guy's insane. This is the new NeoNinja. And I'm not going to sit here and act like because I made this video, it motivated like this huge group and all of these new aimers and stuff like that. But I know for a fact it did motivate at least a couple people to become even better. Like for example, I know the gaming definition, or James. When I originally uploaded this, me and him both really got motivated by this because we thought he was potentially legit. And to see how much better James has gone at flicks is insane. And not even just James. There's so many other people that I knew that took motivation from this, even knowing that there's a chance that he's not legit, and have improved their aim so much. So even if he is cheating, at least some good came out of this and it wasn't all bad. But throughout all of those new players that I've been sent, probably the most impressive one that I've seen so far is Baranox. I met Baranox recently when I started to get back into Battlefield, unfortunately, because yeah, we've seen how that's played out. And this guy just has the most insane, the fastest aim I've ever seen. It is so quick and it looks unreal, like NeoNinja. I would say the biggest difference between Baranox and NeoNinja is the fact that in a lot of the clips that NeoNinja hits, he does a stupid 180 flicks that I'm actually guilty of doing as well. And the reason is because if you've seen all the stuff that came out with Symphony on Warzone, where he was basically just flicking at nothing, and every once in a while there would actually be a person there, and it blew up and it was being posted to Reddit and all this shit. Oh, Symphony's cheating, blah 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 blah. It just garners a lot of accusations and it gets shared a shit ton. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons that NeoNinja got so popular, is because he hits these all the time. And I don't think he live streams almost at all, so you don't see all the fails that he hits. You only see the clips where he hits these insane 180s, but not the 100 other times that he tried and failed. Whereas Baranox is more for just complete precision and accuracy. I almost never see him try to hit those flicks. It's only if he actually sees somebody on his screen. Rila is actually the same way. And if you watch me live stream, you've probably noticed I never do this anymore. I never try to go for these ridiculous 180 flicks if I don't hear or see anybody, because at the end of the day, it's really bad and it doesn't increase your performance in these games at all. Actually, most of the time, it's just going to get you killed. It really is only to get those ridiculous flashy clips for YouTube. So I think that's why it's so impressive watching somebody like Baranox, who isn't trying to do anything ridiculous like that, but instead is selecting his targets so well. That's one thing that I've been having a lot of issue with recently, especially, is when I hit flicks where I can very obviously see somebody, I have a hard time choosing who I should flick to. You really just have to make that decision in the like half of a second, the millisecond, to see who is maybe looking at you, or who has a sniper instead of an AR, and who you can take more of a chance of not shooting at first. And I think Baranox does that really, really well. Some of the best I've seen just with his target choosing, rather than just kind of flicking all over the place to try to get some ridiculously flashy YouTube clip. So yeah, anyways, guys, I will have all of Baranox's socials linked down below if you want to check him out. Also, anybody else that I might have mentioned in this video, James, Rila, you know. And also, I would be really curious as to what you guys think about NeoNinja now, 3 years later. I'd like to know in the comments if any of you guys are even still here from back then. And maybe if you guys have any videos or anything going more in depth about NeoNinja, because I tried to look up some more before I did this video and I couldn't find too many that were serious. But according to Twitch chat, there has been quite a few videos made in response to my video 3 years ago, going more in depth and like showing a bunch of stuff. But I don't know, I just could not find it for some reason. But yeah, either way, even if NeoNinja is cheating, it has been really fun to see a lot of the aimers that have come out of this, and all the different montages, and even different like clans and different groups that have really formed purely off of these kind of this aim flicking fast kind of gameplay and playstyle. I was actually going to make a video off of a different subject that kind of branches off of this, but I don't know how I would make it into a full video. Basically talking about lazy aim and how when you see this kind of fast flicking, and when it's used how Baranox uses it, where you're not just trying to 180 flick people that you don't see and go for flicky or flashy flicks all the time. You actually use it to have very quick aim and catch people faster than you usually would if you had lazy, slow aim. It really does give you a big advantage in a lot of different FPS games. And it's one of the few things where when people ask me about my aim, I can actually very clearly tell them that having this reactive aim and not being lazy and slow with your aim can help a lot. It just yeah, you kind of have to play hyper pretty much all the time. And I think that's one of the things that Baranox does the best out of all of the players that I've seen. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you want to go and follow all my socials, they're pretty much all NateGibson, twitch.tv/NateGibson. You're already on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe if you want. Twitter.com/NateGibson. Go ahead and hit me with the follow. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.